Hey, well, good afternoon and good evening, wherever I find you here on June 20th, Thursday. Just getting out to have a great walk after dinner. It's always good. I'm trying to get out of the house every time we have a delicious dinner to get out there and burn it up. Hey, Tamara, hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. What I want to check in with all of you today was an extremely powerful podcast I listened to this morning, talking about the last 60 to 90 days. And what you do in the last 60, 90 days is a reflection of who you are today when it comes to your business, your finances, your relationships, obviously your fitness. That's all a result of the last 60 to 90 days and the deposits you made in those areas of your life. Now, right now, if you're absolutely crushing a particular area of your life, fantastic. Keep it going. You're doing the right things. But for a lot of people, myself included, today, if I'm frustrated in many areas of my life or certain areas of my life, all you need to do is go back the last 60 to 90 days and see if you've been doing the right things. In my business, have I been making the calls? Have I been building the relationships? Have I been listening to the early morning calls? Have I been doing those deposits consistently every single day? That's going to allow me to arrive today after doing it for 60 to 90 days and see the fruit of my activity. What about the gym? Consistency. You know, people, I'm not happy the way I look now. I'm not happy the way I feel now. That's a result of the last 60 to 90 to 120 days. And that is all the aspects of your life. Relationships, your family. Have you hugged? Have you kissed? Have you connected? Have you bonded? Have you done that on a consistent basis over the last 60 to 90 days to have the relationships you have right now going on in your life? He went on to say that as much as those things that you're not doing on a regular basis affect you today, a lot of people say, gee, I'm doing all the right things. I've been doing all the right things over the last 60 to 90 days. Why am I not seeing the success today in my fitness, in my relationships, in my faith, in my identity, my personal development? And his answer was, which all of us need to understand, that as much as those negative, not doing those deposits show up 60 to 90 days down the road, from a success perspective, often if you're doing the right things every single day successfully, you'll see that success today, but very often it takes even longer. And that's when that grit comes out. Do you have that grit to stick it out? Even though you're doing the right things, you're doing the right deposits, that it may take not 3 months from now, but it may take 6 months, it may take a year and a half, it may take 3 years from now. That's just business. That's just, working out. That's just building a relationship. Sometimes the success side of it, in other words, takes longer than if you're not doing the right deposits. And he went on to mention, and it's so true, and I see it in my business, I see it with people coming to the gym and then not coming to the gym. People deposit in various aspects of their lives. They put in the deposit, they deposit, and then they're expecting a withdrawal. You can't withdraw. That's going to come, okay? That's going to come, but you got to keep on putting the deposits in. Every single day doing the right activity in whatever area of your life you have to do. So I thought that was brilliant. It just really hit me upon reflecting today in my life, and all of you can do the same as I speak to you, in your finances, in your relationships with your family, in your fitness, in your business, especially those entrepreneurs out there that are part of the group listening to, these calls that I do and everyone else. Did you do the work? Did you put in the deposits? Did you deposit every single day? Did you bring that consistency to your business? Did you wake up every day with the mindset that your fitness is an absolute priority in your life for the last 90 days? If you did, I'm sure you'd be a lot happier today than perhaps people are, because they look back and say, I really didn't. So I thought that was powerful. So I'll let that simmer with all of you, that today, the challenges that I have, that you have, it's only a reflection of the last 90 to 120 days. So go back in whatever area that you're not happy with and truly understand, did you put in those deposits? Did you actually every day bring awareness to what you were working on and made it a priority to absolutely do every single day, bring that consistency every single day, because there's consequences to everything you and I do every single day, he said. good ones and bad ones. And then finally, remember what he said, that as much as we're trying to all be as consistent as we can and do the right things, it's very often that sometimes success won't show up in 90 days. Most often it does if you're doing the right activity consistently. But the reality is that success often takes longer than those 90 to 120 days. It may take 6 months, it may take 8 months, a year. Only God knows when you're going to reap that harvest. And that, from a faith perspective, you got to leave it up to the Almighty upstairs. So hope you got some value from this. Tamara, thanks for being on. The rest of you, feel free to comment, like, share, and God willing, we'll chat with you another day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.